People who deal with customer service and have to deal with other individuals out there in the world, god damn, you guys deserve a round of applause. You're like a newbie Pokemon trainer entering a danger zone that you don't even know that is there, and the next thing you know, a level 110 wizard Pokemon trainer with a Charizard and a Blastoise is coming out while you just have your beginner Pokemons, and you're like, GG. Here's the video where this guy says, this shit really happened to me because I asked a woman.
I didn't touch you, man.
Not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me.
Well, no one did that.
Jesus.
Is this a prank?
Yeah, he won't go away. He needs to go away. He's the fucking problem.
I need to leave?
Unfortunately, these types of people, you will never, ever be able to get through to them. It's like, it stems back to when they were a child, and I know she's saying that she had like this traumatic experience. When you're broadcasting that out in public, it's not the way to do it. Broadcasting your traumatic experiences and putting that onto other people to justify your freaking out and lashing out over something so minuscule that nobody even knew would have it even been a big problem or a big issue. It's beyond me, but again, you can already see these people are in way too deep. They're like, I want to go over there, I'm going to try and calm the situation down. And then they realize, oh shit, Becky is actually off the rocker.
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
This is also why whenever I go out in public, even if something irks me the wrong way or somebody cuts me or something is just off and wrong, I always go with my gut. I just don't say anything. That's why you're going to get walked all over in society. No, I just don't, because the thing is, you don't know what people are going through if they've had a traumatic, horrible, bad day, and just one little thing can absolutely set them off to where they have a public freak out or there's an altercation. They want to physically fight you. They want to beat the shit out of you. Like, you never know what tiny little thing could just set them off. So I try and avoid social situations and interactions like this by just letting them, you know, do their thing if I have that gut feeling that that is kind of what is going on here. And usually you can tell by the gestures they make and the tones they make and like physical attitude. Do I sound crazy? Like you can kind of tell the type of people who are going to be the freak out ones in public. You can kind of like get that idea and notion before the freak out, just like their body language and everything, the way they talk. I try and avoid it. I try and avoid it as best as I can. I can't say I've ever had this happen to me.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry. Well, she wasn't sorry when she cut in line and then screamed.
I didn't see you.
Jesus!
Oh, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
This poor Walmart lady, she's just trying to help and like split up the situation and get an understanding. She's just trying to do her 8-hour shift and then go home.
That's an adult.
Jesus! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, you guys heard it. We heard the same thing. It sounded like a velociraptor. That was so unnecessary. It sounded like she was getting abducted. I have no idea why the horrific, horrifying scream at the end. I just don't get that. Brando, stop laughing. Clearly a mental health disorder. I'm just saying she's obviously coherent to her surroundings and coherent enough to go into Walmart to buy products and things. But again, like I said, this is the exact reason why I minimize the interactions I have with people in huge social gatherings and settings like Walmart or grocery stores or hell, even restaurants, because you never know what somebody is going through, what might just set them off to have these freakouts. But holy fuck, she did. She sounded like a pterodactyl. Oh my god. And then of course, I still stand by the fact that awards should be given. There should be an annual award show for people who have to deal with these types of situations in the customer service industry, and they should also get increased pay. Because when you have to deal with grown-ass adults acting like little children, having massive freakouts. If there's a mental illness issue there, they should be accompanied by somebody who can take care of them, or somebody who can facilitate the grocery shopping so that person doesn't have or isn't prone to having what is known to be freakouts in public. Does that make sense? There's no justification for whatever trauma people have been through to lash out on other individuals. It's not right. I don't care what people say. It doesn't give you a scapegoat to do that. Dude, this person is like a 4-year-old. She's having a hissy fit with a backpack on. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, she does have a backpack on. It's kind of a dope backpack. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's brutal. And this one is literally icing on the cake, at least for what I've seen in 2023 so far. I really think this person is an NPC, and they only have like a one-word trigger pattern, as if you're pressing a button on a plush doll inside a Toys R Us store, and it only says one thing over and over again. That's what I get from this. So if you guys haven't seen it, here we go.
Republicans! Fuck you, Democrats!
So just imagine you're out with your family, you're eating, you're ordering your food, you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden you got somebody screaming politics here, saying he's a Republican, and then saying fuck you, Democrats.
You want to tell me to leave?
I like how the son's like, this is my time to shine. TikTok is gonna love me. And his dad is just like, you guys wonder why we never go out for breakfast anymore, and we're always making breakfast and lunch and dinner at home? This is the exact same fucking reason why. This is why. I told you, honey. Told you, kids. You think after this we're going out anywhere in public ever again? Hell nah.
Tell me to leave? Fuck you, Democrats! Fuck you, Democrats! I got a fucking 18-year-old. I got a 6-year-old. I got a 5-year-old. Fuck you, Democrats!
Fuck you, Democrats!
You fucking Democrats!
Yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Democrats!
Jesus.
Fuck you!
You only got one guy here who's like trying to de-escalate the situation and, you know, escort him out of the building, because everyone just knows they're the type of person that, you know, probably would get physical if you got in their face. But luckily with this guy seems to be a little bit bigger of a build, probably the biggest build that's in this restaurant. So thank God for him. He's the true hero of them all. But yeah, in this case, you just got to let them have their time, their fit, and escort them out, you know? That's just what you got to do. But I don't know where in a restaurant you're going to be yelling like, fuck you, Democrats, to people. Usually it's going to be like food related. You got your order messed up. There's a hair in it. The food was eaten when you got the order. Like, where does this even come from?
Fuck Democrats! Get out! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh my God. I'm surprised that lady even had the balls to speak up. I feel like he just yells at inanimate objects, calling them Democrats because he doesn't like them. With that last one, I thought we were watching like a scream-off competition, but I'm slowly coming to this realization, maybe, just maybe, hear me out here, maybe we're the crazy ones. Maybe he's actually sane because he only has to use 2 words in his vocabulary. It's pretty genius. When people ask you, hey, how you doing? How's your day? You want to go grab lunch? You want to go out for a drink? You just have to yell, fuck Democrats. It's kind of fucking genius, is it not? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. No, just think about it. Just embrace the idea from here on out, you only reply with 2 things.